Quick video for you guys, dropshipping versus brand building. Which one do you want to choose? It's a very important decision because a lot of the times I see people making the mistake here when they have different objectives and they choose the wrong one. So which one do you have to choose? First of all, the pros of dropshipping. It's very easy to set up. So you can do it very quickly. You can simply open a Shopify store, get your store live within a couple of days. And in a week, you can start testing and making money already. Low overhead costs, so that's a big benefit. You're very flexible, so you have flexibility for a wide range of products, millions of products to choose from. Yeah, no investments, no inventory. You can change plans quickly, and you're very agile. And one big benefit is you can scale quicker compared to brand building. So some cons, of course, 1 to 3 week shipping times. It's not directly a con, like it will of course cause some complaints, but you want to make sure that your customer service team knows what they're doing. Limited control over the quality. Like this can be a downside, but of course, if you do quality checks, this one can also be fixed. So there are some cons, but in my opinion, the pros outweigh the con, definitely. I started dropshipping. Many people I made successful, many people around me who became successful all started with dropshipping. So, oh yeah, let's go to brand building. What are the main pros? And the pros are mainly long-term thinking. So first of all, like you build an asset which you can later down the line sell. Many people don't think about this. Even some big dropshippers I know, they never think about like building an asset. But building an asset is important because at one point you might be in a position where you want to leave your position or you want to quit working, and then you can sell an asset for multiple millions. Like being straightforward, my brand, which I currently run, is valued in multiple 7 figures. So that's an asset. But one of the cons of brand building in the beginning is that it takes more time. It can, of course, cost more money. You are less flexible, so you are more placing a bet on a certain product, certain category. So to take it back to the beginning, what is best for you to choose? First question I always ask to my clients in this situation is, what is your objective? Where do you want to go? What is right now your goal? Is your goal to make money right now? Maybe you're broke, you want to make money, fast money, or is your objective right now to build something long-term? Because if your goal right now is to make money, don't build a brand straight away. Because like I mentioned, a brand costs more time and effort, energy and cost in the beginning, and the payout is later down the line. So if you start building a brand with a mindset of I want fast cash, it's not in line, you see? So what I always suggest is, especially if you are, for example, starting out, so where are you currently at? If you are really starting out, just go for dropshipping. You can do standard dropshipping, general dropshipping, or you can do branded dropshipping. I will talk a bit about this later, but go for dropshipping. So you're flexible, you don't have to purchase inventory, you can really test, you can really learn, because if you're starting out, you don't know shit. Don't think you instantly know that you can build a brand or you have an amazing idea. Like, let me tell you, if I started a brand from the get-go back in 2018 when I started, I would have failed, because I had to learn so much by trial and error. And I'm happy that I started a brand later down the line. And matter of fact, the brand I currently run, Icon Amsterdam, it started as dropshipping. So I dropshipped for about 1 to 2 years, did multiple 7 figures dropshipping before I even started purchasing inventory. So ask the question, where are you currently at in the spectrum? So are you right now broke, or are you making an all right income, but maybe like you make 2 to 3K a month from your job, but nothing special, and you really want to elevate yourself, dropshipping is the best business model to start and to go to 100K in the bank, 1 million in the bank. But from there, you really want to use it as a stepping stone to something even bigger. So you can, that's what I did. And that's what many of my clients do. You use it as a stepping stone, later down the line to a brand. So if you don't have e-com experience, go for dropshipping. If you have e-com experience, so maybe you've done already 6 to 7 figures, what I suggest is keep your eyes open. So keep your eyes open and look at what kind of products have been working for you, and see if there are actual brands, if they are heavily scaling this type of product. Because one of the mistakes I see people make is they only look, when they are dropshipping, they only look at other dropshipping stores. But what you want to do is look at big brands who are selling that type of product. You can use the tool PP Spy from extension to check how much revenue they are doing each day. And if you see a certain product which you want to dropship, or which you have dropshipped, and there is a huge brand doing maybe multiple 7 figures a month with that product, that means there's a huge opportunity for you. So of course, you can do 2 things. You can first do branded dropshipping, so you make a brand already, but you still ship from the manufacturer straight to the client. Or if you already have the proof of concept, you really know it works, maybe you've sold a couple times, then you can start purchasing inventory. But I always recommend, before you start purchasing inventory, that you need 2 things. What are these 2 things? The first one is the most important, that's knowledge. So you need to have some skin in the game. You need to have done revenue already. Second thing which you really need to have is cash flow. Cash flow is very important, because you don't want to start purchasing inventory and that all your money is tied up in the inventory. You still want to have some money to play around with. This is very important. And yeah, like I mentioned, you gotta have a solid idea. Like if people come to me, Samuel, I really want to build a brand. First thing I ask them, show me what you got. What do you want to do? Why do you want to do it? Have you checked others who are doing it? Because just having a feeling that it might work is not a proof of concept. You want to 100% be sure that it's gonna work before you start purchasing inventory. To get back to the drop shipping, it's the best business model to start. 100,000%. Like, you can scale very quickly. You can scale quicker compared to branding. And you're very flexible, man. If at one point certain product doesn't work, you can simply test other ones. And one of the good things you can do, and that's what I am a big fan of, I'm not gonna say it's the best, because I have people in my team doing drop shipping, like the general drop shipping, doing even crazier numbers. But branded drop shipping, I'm a big fan of, because you can already build a brand without buying inventory. So that's drop shipping versus brand building. Let me know if you have some questions on this. Good luck, my guys.